Mystique, Mystique, Mystique. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My phone just stopped. The live just stopped on my phone. I don't know why. Maybe I lost connection or something. Yeah, the last part of the read, Venusian. Yes, the last part of the read. It's like you're going to get your wishes come true. You're going to set yourself up. You might not stay at the first job that you get when you get it, but I do feel you're going to have other options here. You're going to have more interaction or more offers coming in. The work is definitely there. The money's there. You're going to set yourself up, and I feel like you're on a winning ticket. Yeah, I feel like you're on a winning ticket. Very high vibrational spread indeed. Yep, very high vibrational spread. I took some screenshots of the super chats that were missed, so I'm going to do those. We've got Mystique is next. Oh, L. I was correct about the government releasing funding. Okay. Don't worry, I've got you, Mystique, and also Miss Manu. Miss Manu. Miss Manu, I'll come back to you, Mystique. I'll just do Miss Manu first from the last live, and then I'll do you. Will my civil pre-exam 2025 revised result will come? When will it come? I'm trying since 2007 and make it to the list. My main 2017 is a long time. Miss Manu, 2017 is a long time. Yep. We're doing Miss Manu. When will the revised result come in? Oh, 2007. Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to get to you, Mystique. I've got a copy of all of yours, so I'm going to do you next. All in one hit. Thank you for that, Miss Manu. I'm going to do Miss Manu just so I don't forget Miss Manu, and then we're going to do you. I feel it's 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks or months. You're definitely going to push it through. I feel like 6 or 7 weeks or months you're going to get a result. Manu, okay? 6 or 7 weeks or months. Potentially months. Okay, let's have a look at Mystique. Thank you for the 20 July to July. Hi everyone, sorry about the switch around. July to July. July to July. Yeah, I don't know, my phone just went blink. It just stopped. July to July. July to July. Okay, thanks for the likes, everybody. Here we go. July to July. Let's go for Mystique. I've got all of yours lined up, Mystique. You're next. July to July. For Mystique, what's going on? Mystique. You've got a man here. You've got a man. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, potentially. You might get a water sign man in July, August. Because we're coming to the end of July now, so he might not appear until August. New beginnings and new starts with somebody new in August. Getting shown a new way of doing things in September, moving forward. Yeah, the Devil's okay. It can be just managing the family. Could be something to do with money, manipulation with the family. It can be just managing the codependency of the family. That could rear its head around the holidays. Yeah, that could be a holiday situation, a Thanksgiving, etc. Pre-holiday season. And it's saying don't believe a word they say. Okay, with the Ten of Swords, don't believe a word they say. Your mother might put one on you. She's going to come up with some new story fabrication. Sorry to say that, but she could definitely come up with something. And the next 6 months from January to June 2026 are looking really good. By July next year, you're going to be in your own Garden of Eden, feeling very settled, feeling very abundant as well. There's going to be some traction here with any sort of applications you've put out there, any sort of things coming back to you in a positive way. From January onwards, I feel like the road is definitely opening for you in a big way. And you've got legal things coming up by March that could take you to new environments, whether you're moving interstate or you're moving into an apartment of your own or something like that. There's some good legal stuff coming in or a new job. And then happy family homes, definitely in May. June, you're feeling very much on point, like you're in your own energy, firing away in your own energy, very passionate about what you're doing, where you are and how things are going. So I feel like by this time next year, things are going to really look different for you, Mystique. Yeah, they're going to look very different. Okay. You've been looking to rent a room and a website called Roomies. There's a guy named Troy wanting to meet up Sunday. Is he inviting you to the property on Sunday? Is he inviting you to the property on Sunday? You don't want to feel each other out. I mean, it's a rental. You know what I mean? Just go with your gut feeling on this guy. Yeah. He might be interviewing women to have affairs with them. Yeah, I feel like he's searching for a date. No, you don't want to meet up at a restaurant. No, no. If he's renting out a room, that's absolutely a no. A big no. No. No, if he's renting out a room, he's going to make an appointment for you to come over and look at the room during daylight hours or after work, you know. No, he's looking for desire, attraction and romance. He's looking for sex. He's looking for fun in the sun. It's saying that if you want to go with your gut feeling on this, go with it. Yeah, go with it. If he's not being honest with you up front, he's not saying, oh, can I take you out on a date? Then you've got your answer. He's just trying to slide in, you know, to your DMs and all of that sort of thing. And he might have some other woman at his house. Yeah, he could have somebody else in the other room. He's already rented it out. Oh, there are people who own a property and don't live there. But if they're showing a room to rent out, they're going to make an appointment to show you a room to rent out. That's what they're showing. It's nothing to do with him and you. It's to do with the room and you. Yeah. No, I'm getting a big red flag on that one. been applying for jobs, looking for new opportunities, workaholic, leaving your current job. Do you see anything? Yeah, you know, the dusties out there are going to try to latch on to you, Mystique. Yeah, they're going to try to take your money. They're going to try to take your rent. They're going to try to take whatever they can get, you know. New job for Mystique. Any new jobs on the horizon? I did see one of the big, you know, definitely next year look good. Wife engagement. Stability. You've got to go for a husband. There you go. Husband material, not all of this sort of fun in the sun material. And you might have to go older. Somebody similar to the Gemini. You might have to go older. Align. This is a good month for you to date. Leo month's good for you socially. I feel like legal marriage is coming up for you. He's blowing smoke. Yeah. New jobs. I feel like it's going to be earlier next year, if anything, but it could come up at, you know, you've got legal stuff there. What to expect in love? There's Simon, Sag, Taurus, Ernest, the Virgo, Gemini. To accept birthday gifts. All exes to, yeah. I feel like you need to be going for a new target. And Mercury retro is not a great time to, and I think the Mars is squaring Venus right now as well. It's not a great time to start a new relationship. I would be just looking at your health again, going back to basics, looking at, you know, proper rooms for rent and getting ready for your new school year. And then from there, I feel like things will flow. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Simon the Sag. No, they're doing half-assed things. You know, they're putting in half-assed energy, these guys. Simon. He's got somebody else with him who's got money. He could be spending her money even. Taurus, Ernest. You've still got this King of Cups coming in. I feel like you could easily get a water sign popping up. Ernest is, also a Jay the Taurus. Jay the Taurus is focusing on work and his businesses. You've got this man wants to come in. The King of Cups. You don't have any water signs yet. Okay. He's coming in. Okay, Ernest the Virgo. He wants a sexual affair. The Gemini. He's got burdens. I don't know if he's got burdens from the past or burdens at the moment, or he's burdened with something. If he does come back, the Gemini, tell him to make you a better offer. But he's got to start fresh. He's got to start from scratch, you know. And I don't even think you really like the Gemini that much. I think he's lied to you too many times, or whatever he's done. I don't think there's going to be much hope with him. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a lot of hope with that one, Mystique. The last one. Okay. Do you see me moving out of your parents soon? Okay. Got your last chat in. I don't think you like the Gemini anymore, but there's a water sign or somebody with strong water in their chart that is coming in. No, I don't think you're feeling any of the guys from your past either. A new road should open for you soon, but it could be after Mercury goes direct. Okay, are you going to move out of your parents' house soon? I feel if you really apply yourself, yes. You've got a big yes there. Let me pull a card for you on that. Eliminate the male distractions until you're in a stable place. Yes, I agree. You don't need any distractions, you know. If 2 gave you birthday money, well, that's fine. But I think they're old. I feel like the energy of these 4 people are kind of moving away. It's like they're just gone. Like, I feel like there's distance there. Okay. Moving out soon, yes or no? You're very passionate about moving out. You've learnt your lessons. And there we go, is the home, property, real estate, residence. So yes, I do feel you're going to move out. There could be a cat around the property. Yeah. Somebody next door might have a cat or something like that if it's an apartment. Yeah. So that's good. That's good. Yeah, Manu, that's an old one, my dear. We're not doing that one anymore. We're not doing that one. Your parents' cat has been a sweetheart. It's making me kind of like cats lately. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you might get a cat. You might get a cat. You might. Does anyone have a super chat in the new chat? In the new chat. Banu, she was commenting on the old one, but it was already buffering and gone. Is Banu here still? I did yours at the beginning. Okay. Google second chance places in your area. Okay. Ah. Banu's was done earlier. Hi Marla, how are you? I hope you're subscribed. How are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. Okay. Very good. Okay. Let's do another collective for the new moon in Leo. How's everyone going? Does anyone have their moon in Leo? What do we got? Collective read. Oh, it don't make sense. Hi. Hi, Cicely. How are you? Any messages for you? Let's do... Pick a card first. And has anything happened? Cicely, has anything new happened? What's going on? Do you miss your baby? Have you met anybody new? Or are you just chatting with your ex at a distance? Oh, your moon is 2 degrees Leo. Good for you, Meet. Mine's, I think, 27 degrees Leo. Okay. Let's do a pick a card for the new moon. We're going to pick 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3. New moon in Leo. Number 1. Okay, power and survival. With the shark, getting on top of the mountain, so overcoming obstacles, overcoming power struggles, overcoming the mountain. Look, if you're putting it, yeah, I'll come to you in a bit. Is he giving you a property? Has he bought you anything? Yeah, overcoming challenges, struggles, the mountain, and getting a lot of peace, number 1, okay? Getting a lot of peace and strength. Strength from within, getting a lot of peace, and number 1, you're very protected. Even though you might feel like the sharks are out to get you, you are very protected. Number 2, love is in the air, new love, somebody completely new that you've never met before. and going on a distance or a journey, going over the seas, taking a trip somewhere. You might take a trip with a new love interest. There's definitely a ship there. It could be a cruise ship. It could be just going over the seas or at a distance or a road trip, destination journey. I'm also getting rivers and lakes as well. And maybe going on like a ferry ride, going across the lake somewhere, like one of those big lakes like in Chicago or wherever you happen to be, Ontario or wherever it might be. Loyalty to determination with the dog. Yeah, you might be getting together with somebody who is very determined to make something happen with you, very loyal, and also could be a friend. Could be a friend's first situation, but there's also a strong chemistry and desire. So number 2 looks like you've got a new relationship. Number 3, the wisdom keeper, tapping into your Akashic records, past lives, intuitions, visions, spirit guides, tapping into things and making decisions from your intuition and your higher wisdom as well, and feeling very blessed with that, feeling like you're tapping into these decisions, success and pride. You've got your success riding on something. I feel it's riding on a decision, riding on a move towards something, riding on a big win as well. Some of you might be winning big. Some of you might be settling something that hasn't been settled. It could be a divorce. It could be a property settlement. Some of you are leaving, maybe retiring. You could be leaving a profession, starting a new profession, leaving college. So there's a big change in your direction for number 3, which is going to give you a lot of success, pride, abundance, maybe your own business as well, or working in a place or a situation where you like to be. That is going to give you a lot of accolades. Some of you will also be relocating the home as well with that, or working from home, starting a business from home. The lights around this home are going really jumping out at me. So fairy lights, you've got a lot of good energy and blessings from the fairies, guides, spirits and angels. Yeah, nice. And the house. It's looking good. Looking good. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Bradley. How are you? Thank you for the 50. Truly appreciate it. What message does Source have for you? Thank you, Bradley. And we're going to do Cicely first. Thank you, Cicely, for the 5. Now, it's the summer, Cicely, and happy birthday to you as well. You're a Leo. It's the summer, Cicely. It's time for you to go out and enjoy yourself. Has the ex or the baby daddy, has he bought you a house? Has he given you gold? Has he given you a big lump sum? Or is he just, you know, is he just stringing you along? Yeah, you need to see action. He's going to try to keep you tied up and not go out and meet new guys now that you don't have your baby with you. He's going to keep you tied up there and talking to him every day. So this 6 months is a window for you to look and see, yeah, well, when you go back, you'll go back. And there's no point in investing anything into him right now. No energy whatsoever. There's no point in investing anything into him unless he's bought you a property and you can talk to him like once a week or whatever. If he hasn't invested anything into you, if he hasn't bought you a huge amount of gold or opened a large bank account for you, no, it's a big no. He's trying to tie you up, and that's how he got you pregnant in the first place. Yeah, the Italian's not making any, you know, any moves and any, what is he offering? These guys really have to be offering you something more tangible, you know? Yeah, they've got to be offering you something more tangible, something that, you know, if it's in the States, they've got to be offering you a proper marriage proposal. If it's in Africa, they're going to have to be buying you gold and property. You know, if he's got access to your sun, that's enough. You know, I wouldn't even allow him to have access to your sun unless he's invested in you. No. Why would you want to do that? He's just taking up your energy. No. And if you just let him back in like that, he's just going to take advantage. It's going to be harder to get what you need and what you want. Yeah. I think you're going to shift the, you're going to upset the apple cart, Sicily, in some capacity. You're going to shift the status quo, the dynamic here. Look, there's a lot of new guys you can go out with and that you can meet, and that are not going to take up your time and energy. You know, like the Italian, like you know, the ex. No. You know, he could even be buying you a property in the States. No, you're going to make a judgment about it. You know, while Mercury is retro, the exes are going to try to filter back in. But after that's done, I would say start switching it around. I'm getting like switchblade, like start switching it around. This is your time to shine. You've got 6-month window to decide, is it worth you staying in the States and working there and having a life there and meeting somebody there, or going back to your home country? Yep. Okay. Hi Bradley, how are you? What message does Source have for you? Okay. Any he's got you for the, you know, the least investment, and he's getting more out of it than you're getting out of it. He's getting the sun and he's getting you out of it. Your attention. No, so absolutely not. No, I would cut him off. Cut him off, tell him you want this and you want that. Start laying down the law. Just start laying it down. Yep. By the time you get back, you want a property in your name built on land that's yours and it's in your name. You don't want any of this BS going on, or you want a large bank account in your name. Okay. None of this dilly-dallying around. No. I don't know what he's done to you, Sissy. It's not like you to fall for that. Okay, Bradley, let's move on. Any area, Bradley, you want to look at? No, these kind of things rile me up because they know that you're sitting there and you're single, and they know that, you know, they're going to engage with you every night to keep you out off the streets. You know, you're better off on the streets and off the streets in this capacity. You know what I mean? You're better off out there and enjoying your summer than sitting on the phone with him. No. And with the Italian, he's got to invest. You know, he's got to invest. He's got to invest. He's got to take you shopping. He's got to do this. He's got to do that. And if he hasn't done that and he won't do that, then no, cut him off as well. Or he's got to give you an allowance, or he's got to, you know, make a proposal. Yeah, but I think you've gone off the Italian. I think he's had too much time on his hands and he hasn't done enough. Okay, Bradley. Yeah, it's time to shift the energy around. Bradley, what's going on? Any messages for Bradley? Spiritual journey, okay. I'm getting astrology around you, Bradley. I'm not sure if you've started studying astrology or you like the idea of it. Or studying tables. I'm seeing charts and tables of things. So I don't know if you're looking at budgets, you're looking at strategy, you're looking at tides, charts and tables to do with things like ephemerises, which is in astrology. It could be spreadsheets as well. You're doing some calculations. There's some calculations here that are being laid out for you. Let's have a look, Bradley, and see if anything's coming up. fishing even. Getting fishing lines, catching a big fish. Could be something energetic. There could be somebody you're following on some sort of meditation. You might be doing meditation to sleep better. Or when you're traveling. A lot of paperwork, okay. So that's probably what the spreadsheets are. You're doing some sort of calculations about what to do next. And you're looking for a big fish to reel in, that's for sure. You're looking for a big fish to reel in. It could be some sort of spiritual guru or person that you listen to, or some sort of meditation. It could be just something that helps you sleep or is calming or soothing. You might listen to it in the car. I also see philosophy around you, studying different philosophies or listening to podcasts and things like that to do with philosophies, or it could be a podcaster. There's like certain messages that will come to you through spirit, through other people that you're tapping into as well. I'm still getting fishing. I don't know what the fishing's got to do with anything, if it's symbolic or it's literal, but you might want to be around the sea. I think you're in Florida, so it's around the sea. You might be picking up a new client, a big client. It looks like a big fish. You're reeling in a big fish. You're not sure what to go in the spiritual journey. You might be good at numerology. That could be the charts and tables as well, because numerology is kind of like spread out in a grid. You might just for the fun of it want to learn something on the side. And that could open up doors and opportunities. The numbers might mean something to you. You might see numbers, have, you know, repeated numbers come to you through spirit. I do feel like you're a natural channel. And there's also people who need a lot of guidance to do with stock, shares, investments, finances, things like that. You could even be a guide for some people in that area. There's also something in your family history that you're removing out of your energy field. I don't know if something tragic happened or there was a mishap or something like that, but you kind of, it's in the past and you're kind of moving it out of your energy field. I do feel like you'll go really fast. It'll start speeding up for you quite nicely. You will feel overwhelmed with happiness. You've got a lot of joy from your immediate family, wife, children, etc. And they're also helping you move forward in a good way, in a strong way. It's almost like you're born into an era where you might feel out of place. Like you might feel like, why was I born into the world at this time of history? So it's like you're another pioneer, a pioneering spirit. Yeah, so I feel like it's a pioneering situation, Bradley, and it's a situation where you have to go with your own. You might feel alone in this. You might feel like you're kind of like swimming in the dark, but you're going to hit the big fish sooner or later. You're going to hit the hit land soon. You removed a family curse about a week ago. Okay, good. Yeah, and you could get involved in more magical stuff as well. Curses and removals and things like that. That could also be your forte. Cutting cords. You're very intuitive, even though you're not a water sign, you're very intuitive. I think you've got some water there in your chart somewhere. You're very intuitive. So you could be navigating things and you might feel like you're in the dark, swimming to shore, but you're going to hit land very soon is what I'm seeing. So just trust your inner self, trust your inner compass, your inner direction, and I feel like you're going to be drawn to the light. You're going to be drawn to the way of where you want to go. And some people might not understand it, some people might not agree with it. There's a reason why you've disconnected from some family people in the past. It's because whatever you're going to do moving forward in the future, they're not going to understand it. But you're going to have your own groups and your own people around you. You might even start your own groups or philosophy circles or something like that. I see people wearing white. I know that's connected with Santeria. I don't know if that resonates with you or not, but you might have your own groups and people coming in around you. It's like you're just going to taste like bits and pieces and then go with what you want and what you feel is that you're more drawn to. Yeah, which could be your own devices, you know. Excellent. Okay. Thank you, Bradley. Thanks for that. Truly appreciate it. Is anyone watching and not subscribed? Please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to hit 100K this year. So subscribe to the channel. All right. Do we have any last calls? Anyone? Any last calls? Excellent, Venusian. Yeah, Bradley is also a Libra too. Librans are very good at things, you know, like. Welcome, Bradley. Librans are very good at picking up information and learning things and deciphering what it is they want to do, you know, what it is that is more interesting to them. And they can often have a lot of different interests in one lifetime. Like they might learn numerology and do that for a while, and they might learn mediumship or do a certain meditation or do spells. It's like they go from one thing to the other, and then it's like they combine it all together, or they just pick the thing that they like the most, or the various things that they like the most. Yeah. Thanks, Mystique. Any messages from spirit guides? Oh, that's nice, Volution, nice. You definitely need somebody like him on your team. Excellent. Any messages from spirit guides? Okay. For Mystique. What do we got for you, Mystique? What's going on? Yes. Messages from guides for Mystique. Mars in Libra is good. That's a good place to have Mars, Mystique. Yeah, it's a good place to have Mars. But you've also got Libra rising, so you've got a couple of Libra planets there, so you could get a bit indecisive. Accepting your eccentricities, so accepting your differences and your unusual tastes and behavior. Facing your fears and being aware of jealousy and gossip. Yeah, I feel you're tired. I feel like it's time to rest. It's good to have a bit of time to rest. Yeah. Maybe go to a spa for a day or something, or treat yourself to some sort of retreat or spa or somewhere that's relaxing, not too expensive, but just somewhere that you can kind of go and relax for a day, and maybe go swimming or something like that, or be around the water, be around nature. You might go to the lake again. It could be a good time for you just to relax, Mystique. Thank you from Bradley for Venusian. Yeah, I feel like it's time for you. It's a good time to take some, maybe just a day out, you know, like a day off. Yeah, and just chill, meditate, reflect on things. Don't tell people where you are, what you're doing, where you're going. Just maybe go and relax. Yeah, maybe get a massage. I see somebody inviting you to Denny's. I don't know if that guy invited you to Denny's. He might want you to pick up the check as well. Yeah, no, don't go. Don't go and meet that guy. Yeah, don't go and meet that guy. Somebody's going to invite you to Denny's for breakfast or something. Yeah, don't go and meet that guy. That's true Venusian, yeah. Making decisions. Pisces moon. Oh. The kid's father sounds like, yeah, it's a trap. Yeah, don't go. Don't go. Yeah, it's going to be a waste of time. Yeah, I feel like right now your energy is, Spirit's just saying to just recoup your energy, get yourself back to basics, rested and feeling better physically. And you're still going to go out and look at the properties, like you are going to look at some properties. So I feel like you're going to keep on moving forward with that idea. Yeah, so change of scenery would be good. Change of scenery. All right. Anyone else for a last call? Thanks for the likes on arrival, everybody. We'll timestamp the collectives later. You're really focused on moving and getting into place. Yeah, that's a good idea. And that could come up, you know, with the change of season, it could come up at any time. So it's a good time. Any time's a good time for that. Okay, I'm going to leave the chat open for a couple of minutes or half a minute. I did, I don't know if we have Binu here. Was Binu here? I did Binu at the beginning. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Have a great weekend. I'll be back probably Sunday night US time or Saturday. I'm going to see because I have to see what I've got on Monday morning. I might have a something on, but I'll let you know on the post. Yeah. Okay, everyone. Lots of love and blessings moving forward. I'll see you on the next live. Take care. Ciao, ciao.